Well, that sucked. Hey guys, welcome to Nascar's Cooln. This past weekend was the Michigan race. I was excited because it's my home track, and I was really hoping that this package would sort of provide some decent racing, and it almost did, kinda. So this race was not that great. There was a lot of passing throughout the field. Was very exciting, and it kind of gave this illusion that, the race was tighter, and the leader was not able to pull away by 5-10 seconds or whatever, and so it seemed like someone had a shot at winning or passing him or whatever, but ultimately they didn't. Honestly, the leader should have just been 10 seconds ahead, and it wouldn't have made any difference anyways, because nobody could pass the leader, and it was just kind of And of course, Joey Stupid Logano won, so that's awesome. I love that. Big fan. Super great. I was really just kind of hoping that Kurt Busch would kind of just missile himself into the side of Joey's car. Whether it made Kurt win or not, I couldn't care less. Basically, just anybody but Joey Logano would have been fine. This race was terrible for Kyle Busch. He floated in the 18 to 16th range pretty much the entire race, and thanks to some pit strategy, he miraculously just made it to 4th, I think, on a restart, and then he ultimately finished 5th in the race, which was cool, I guess. He didn't really deserve to be up there, but I'm cool with it. Brad Keselowski was having a really solid day, and then some stupid penalty. Some crap where a pit member just barely put his hand on the ground or something. I don't know. NASCAR's got so many dumb rules. It's just so stupid because, yes, NASCAR is a team sport, but ultimately the only one anyone cares about is the driver. And it's really stupid when the driver gets penalized because his pit crew did something. If it's something as egregious as a wheel going out to where it could affect other competitors and give you an edge, or something really sort of blatant, then I can understand penalizing the entire team and the driver as well, even though it's not the driver's fault that the pit crew member let the tire go down pit lane and hit somebody else. But a pit crew member just barely putting their hand on the ground for a quick second and then going back in is the dumbest crap I've ever seen, because you're gonna dock a guy to the point where he goes to the back of the field when it's already impossible to pass. You're gonna send him all the way back there because a team member barely touched the ground. Are you kidding me, NASCAR? Seriously. I don't understand. They went from boys have at it to this kind of crap. I don't understand, and it pisses me off, and I hate seeing it. I don't even care whose team it is. There's crap like this that happens to guys that I hate all the time, and sure, I laugh at them, but ultimately when I think about the penalty, I'm like, no, that's dumb. Like a guy like Kevin Harvick or Joey Logano, who I don't like, if their day was ruined by something that stupid, it's just like, come on, really? This race really couldn't have gotten any worse. Joey Logano basically led every lap, so it was a complete waste of time. And, Brad Keselowski got penalized for basically nothing. Kyle Busch had a really bad day, and that was confusing because he was really good at Auto Club this year, and they're basically the same track, so I'm not really sure what happened there. Chase Elliott was up there somewhere, I think, for a little while, so that's neat, I guess, but it doesn't really matter because he didn't win, so who cares? But other than being completely butthurt about a race, the trucks race was kind of cool because Greg Biffle won in his first truck race since 2004, and I think the last time he won was like 2001 maybe. I don't remember what they said, but it's been a long time. So Greg Biffle coming out of nowhere in a one-off and just winning the race was pretty cool. And there was certainly other trucks that maybe deserved it a little bit more or were a lot better than Biffle throughout the night, but he was consistently right there, and those guys fell back or something happened to them, and he was there at the end. So in my eyes, he earned it. super cool to see Greg Biffle get a win. It's been, like I said, a very long time. It's a neat win and a very nostalgic win for a lot of people. Although, I must say, I still feel a little bit weird about Greg Biffle, considering all of the stuff about him allegedly, like, spying on his ex-wife and all this kind of stuff. I don't really know much, if anything, about the case, just some of the articles that I looked up, because someone mentioned it on Twitter, and I didn't actually know that this had happened. And it seems like it was kind of proven that he did it, but didn't. It was kind of weird. And I think he ended up owing her a bunch of money anyways, and it was just kind of strange. And it also sounded like they sort of had an open relationship at times during their marriage, and that he was also kind of paranoid about cheating somehow, and I don't know. A lot of really strange stuff that didn't really add up. So all of that's still a little bit weird. But nonetheless, the Biff is back. However, a race that I actually loved and was extremely excited about and made this whole crappy weekend worth something was Hailie Deegan winning her third race in the K&N series. That was awesome. And it looked like she had this thing pretty comfortably for a little while there, and then a caution came. And she kind of got hit in the back, I want to say, and then pretty much her whole door taken off by her teammate going into the first turn after a restart. And I think it took her about 2 or 3 laps after that when she finally caught up to her teammate and just punted him directly into the wall. Just absolutely blatantly, completely took him out and won the race, which was awesome. And I was extremely happy with and was extremely Dale Earnhardt. I've seen a lot of people mentioning that, and I was very happy to see her get another win. I really like her personality. She seems very exciting. Her driving style is cool. It's old school. It's kind of Dale Earnhardt. All of her wins have come from last lap passes by, either kind of coming up real close on a guy and sort of scooting them, or just blatantly taking someone out. And it's just a really aggressive, fun driving style that I really enjoy. But anyways, that's pretty much all that I have for you. Just a really salty video about how much I hate Joey Logano, and I'm bummed out that Larson, Busch, Keselowski all just kind of had bad days. If I had to predict somebody to win Sonoma, I would probably say Denny Hamlin. I think that it's his turn to win. He's been pretty competitive there and almost won a couple of times in the last couple of years, I think. I'm going to say Denny Hamlin on this one. I think he's going to win his third win of the season. Anyways, see you guys later.